Welcome everyone to the Anime Eats Gang, where we watch and react to nothing but anime. Right now, we're watching Demon Slayer Season 1, Episode 16.
Yes, and it's called Letting Someone Else Go First. But before we jump into the reaction, be sure that if you love lit reactions and in-depth reviews,
make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And hit that bell notification button. We're sorry. We got 2 copyright strikes out of 3. So until we get rid of them, we're going to show the review here on YouTube. So make sure you go down to the description. And what will they find there, Marissa?
They'll find the link to our Patreon, to the free full reaction to the entire episode.
Yes. But without further ado, let's get this video started in 3, 2, 1. Make sure you go to the Patreon link and watch the reaction.
Something I want to say before I forget was this demon that Tanjiro just
Clout.
killed. She was really aware of her emotions because, yeah, we've seen civilized demons, especially the 12 Kizuki, like those other 2, like the ball throwing one and stuff. Like, we've seen more civilized demons. They look more human-like, but they're kind of crazy, and they obviously have fear for Muzan. You know what I mean? They have fear of him. But I feel like she's the first one that I've seen have such a, like, range of emotions to where she was, like, scared, she was
panicking,
she was angry, she was panicking, she was hurt. Like, she's the only one that genuinely displayed so much hurt and fear and worry that was not really about, it was about herself, but it was like, I don't know, maybe it's the family setting that brings that atmosphere to her emotions. But I thought that was interesting because the reason I noticed that is it hurt more when she died. And each time it is sad when the demons die, especially with Tanjiro. But for some reason, her death was a little bit more painful because it seems like the whole time she was aware of the fact that she didn't want to be doing any of that, you know, but she felt like she had to. And then she had a moment of realization when she faced death that maybe death could really be her release. And I think that's what made it so painful.
And that's
because
sad. Yeah,
because none of the other demons we've seen so far have looked at it that way until he already sliced their head off. You know what I mean?
Because this was right before. And it makes sense because, A, you had your husband obviously abusing you for some reason and making your life a living hell, and Muzan came through and made you like this?
Yeah, and she's a demon. Her whole family are demons, and her whole family, except maybe the daughter, we didn't see the daughter's opinion, but all the guys in the family have no respect for her at all. You know what I mean? So it seemed like a horrible existence to be in.
To a point that it almost felt like she was trying to make her amends at the end or something, you know?
By
that's how I felt.
him.
Yeah, it's like, or feeling that, and it was just beautifully written. I don't know. I don't know what dub sounds like. I don't know if they saying that, but the voice actors of sub and the subtitles, it was beautifully written. It was it really touched me. Yeah. It was really, I mean, like you said, I've been feeling some type of way with the demons' deaths, but this one's really was beautiful. The scenery and everything, and then the way she died, the fact that she said that it doesn't even feel pain. It wasn't agonizing like she thought it was going to be.
And the flashback of her being, like, abused. Like, I mean, that's honestly a really
her
awful,
eye, right?
That's a really awful flashback. That's one of the worst ones I think we've had for all the demons that I can remember now.
Yeah, because like one is because homeboy wasn't really, you know, fucking with his music and shit like that.
Yeah, his work.
His work. It wasn't really focusing on fucking with his work and his music and his writing. And the other 2, I forgot what the other 2 with the ball and the arrow. I forgot what were they about. Yeah. But it wasn't nothing like this.
It wasn't that impactful, no. It just seemed like her existence, like I felt so bad for her entire existence. Not just the fact that she was a demon, because all of them I felt bad that they lived as a demon, but her entire existence was awful. You know what I mean? Like, from being a demon to her personal relations with her family, like everything was just awful.
But the fact that means that's crazy. That means that the whole family were together before this whole demon started, I think.
Wait, what?
Like, their whole family, the father, the dad, and the kids, that means that they all, I feel like they probably will all turn into demons together. All together.
Yeah, I think probably Musan turned them into demons together. Most likely. I mean, one of them's the 12 Keisuke, which means Musan most definitely has personal relations with that demon. But if they had a whole family, I wonder what prevented Musan from killing everybody and just making that one person a Keisuke. You know what I mean? Because he killed, as far as we know he was in the area when Tanjiro's family died. We don't know if he was the one that killed the family, but if he is the one who killed Tanjiro's family, why kill their whole family and only have one person turn into a demon? So what was his goal with this family? Yeah. Like, that's interesting.
Yeah, it gotta be him because Tanjiro got the same scent when he met him the first time in the alley and whatever.
Yeah.
And it was the same scent. It gotta be him that clapped his family. But yeah, like, it's very interesting why the whole family and everything, like, and then was she abused before the demon? Like, was the father was still abusing her before they turned into demons?
Maybe he became that way because maybe I don't know if he's one of the 12 Keisuke, but Musan is obviously in direct contact with them, with one of them, if not all of them. So maybe just like how she started becoming more ruthless because her son was like, I'm going to have to tell father. You know, it's like a chain of command where father, if he's the 12 Keisuke demon, then that means that Musan is on his back about something because clearly they're important.
Right.
Clearly they're important for some reason. You know, I don't know what they're defending. Maybe they're defending something because it's kind of weird that they have like a whole setup on this mountain. Yeah, so they must be defending something or doing something there that, you know, is obviously extremely important. So
their design is A1. I love their design.
Very cool.
It's a great, like you said, it's a great mixture of Homegirl from Naruto and other few things. They really dope. Yeah. That white and red, ooh, it's making them seem premium demons.
Yeah, they look premium like demons. They look like royal demons, and then they made her death more beautiful too. Okay. Like, we know they can animate, but that death was so beautiful. Like, how do you think about doing that? Who's making the storyboards or whatever they use for these animes? Because like, oh my god, that's who animated it, right? But like, I don't know who. I want to say who on their team is literally thinking like, manga. You know what? Like, there needs to be sparkles and water and driplets of water and light as if she's going to heaven. Like, literally everything. And then the fact that she's white, like all of her is white with like the blue eyelashes and stuff, like being illuminated by that light. Like, I felt the warmth, you know what I mean? And then beautiful her looking at Tanjiro, that angle of Tanjiro when she was like, her head was falling. And it was so graceful.
Like, the way he sliced her was so freaking majestic. Like, just graceful. How the fuck he was like...
I feel like
he blessed her. Like, that's crazy.
I feel like he did it that way on purpose because it seemed like he switched up his form as soon as he was like coming down towards her, and he noticed that she was just like letting go. It seems like he switched his form after that to turn it into whatever. It's crazy because
he was so pissed off by this woman, by this demon, because of her clapping all those demon slayers. He was so mad, but then seeing her like that, he quickly collected himself and changed her, and like you said, changed his position and the style of the attack.
Compassion before everything.
That's
literally
crazy. Because like he did not, and it almost seemed like every ending attack hasn't been like really out of anger. This one was about to be out of anger, but it wasn't at the end. It was like, I think so, right? I think no, I don't think so. That's crazy. Inosuke, though, besides having the best boy, Inosuke is the top 2.
Inosuke is so funny, but the thing about him is like, I feel like I can't be fully sad when he's around because literally it looked awful to see those demon slayers with like broken bones and everything.
That's
like,
most definitely tragic.
And then hearing them in pain was awful. And literally I was like, oh my god, like my heart feels it. Like, oh no, like that must be awful. But then here comes here comes Inosuke being all
I
hype
can do it better than you.
Yeah, being all hype about throwing them up, not a second thought, you know what I mean? And like immediately makes me laugh. So I love having him around because he's comic relief, but not in like a disrespectful way. But then on top of that, I love that he also adds like this good warm element to everything because it could be really dark and desolate. Because Tanjiro, I love Tanjiro, but the warmth that we get from him is usually after he kills a demon, where he's being very compassionate and saying
Tanjiro?
Yeah, where he's like saying his grace about it. But but adding Inosuke to the mix, there's always warmth. You know what I mean? There's not just one moment. There's like always an innocent warmth and happiness, you know? Yeah, and I love his reaction. I love that they animate it that way. It's so cute.
You're already making me feel all giggity.
Yeah, don't make me giddier than I already am. Like, it's so cute to see him taking everything.
Yeah, he's cool.
But Zenitsu, what are you doing?
Like somebody said that in the comments saying that he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Inosuke, he's a good boy.
Yeah, he is. They all are.
I want him though. I want him. You talking about Gon and Killer as your kids?
You want Inosuke as your kid?
Bruh!
You know how out of hand he would be?
Bruh, I would love to have him around. I would love to have him around for 2 days. Comment
below which one of the four you would like to have as your kids. Tanjiro, Nezuko, Inosuke, or Zenitsu? Which one?
I'm most definitely picking Zenitsu. It's like, nigga, you been...
Comment below who you would like to have as your kid. I say Nezuko because she's
They're gonna be in my room talking about having nightmares and shit. Zenitsu. The wind! Mom, Dad!
I know, can I sleep with you at 20 years old?
And then Inosuke was like up in the morning trying to kill roaches or some shit in my room. In my apartment.
He'd be missing all the time. And the reason I don't say Tanjiro, because Tanjiro would be bae. I can't say that I want him as my kid. That's awkward.
So you think your son is bae?
No, I said I don't want to say that I'd want him as my son because I've said he's bae. So that's weird. But Nezuko, perfect candidate for a daughter. She's so cute and so sweet.
She's just like a Mikasa, though.
No.
I guess not just like Mikasa, but I see the resemblance because Nezuko is like, oh my god, yeah, she's loving and everything, but especially when it comes to Tanjiro and a demon, oh, she's ready to go. But Mikasa is when it's about Eren, it's like, oh my god, you better watch out. Oh no, you can't be doing that bullshit.
Mikasa's not loving.
Yeah, not loving. That's the difference.
She's not loving or anything. Nezuko's like a cute little oh, you know.
But it reminds me a lot. It just reminds me of Mikasa. Them two remind me of each other.
No.
When it's time to
I mean,
fight?
when it's time for that, then yeah. But it's other than that, like I don't see it. Mikasa's cold.
Cold for real.
Yeah.
But I see a little character development with the basic as Demon Slayer. The fact that you make it there, obviously you're dope. Yeah. I mean, like, it's like saying that the star players of an NBA team, even the bench players are fired. Like, you know what I'm saying? The bench players are fired. They are in the pros for a reason.
Yeah.
So I know he's probably he's probably
fired.
I just been saying that a lot. We feel like we covered everything we didn't. Go down to the comment section below and we can have a discussion there. And please no spoilers. Until next time. Adios.